to my craft room. My name is Michelle Wells. I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator from Tasmania, Australia. Welcome to Funfold Friday. Before I get started, if you haven't got a demonstrator and you live in Australia, I'd be happy to post these out to you. I'll leave all the details below, or you can email me at shelley.rose@hotmail.com and I can get your address and that and send these on to you. Or if you live locally, I can hand deliver them. So that's that. I'll just have a look, see if I can find myself on my computer here, that I'm live. I hope you're all well today. If you hop on, please say hi and let me know where you're watching from. And even if you're watching the replay or you're watching it on YouTube, please let me know where you're watching from. And I have found myself. Hopefully I'm all right there. I'm going to minimize that one up there so I can see it. Before I get started, I've got a couple little things that I want to let you know about. I'm just going to pop that up a little bit just to see how I go. And hopefully it's okay. So before I get started, at the moment, well, we've only got about 8 days left or 7 days left for the designer series paper, 15% off. So if you're after stocking up on your designer series paper, this is the best time to do it. So it ends on the 31st of October, so get in quick before it goes. And look, we've got a few different ones there. Artistry Blooms, Tis the Season, Forever Greenery, Poinsettia Place, Trimming the Town, Plaid Tidings, Toiled Tidings, Peony Garden, Whale of a Time, Heartwarming Hugs, I'm using that one today, Magic in This Night, Snowflake Splendor, In Good Taste, Playing with Patterns, and Playful Pets Design. So if you're after any of that, grab it while you can, because next month it'll go back to full price. So that's that. At the moment I've got my October card class by mail. So I've still got some packets left for this one. So if you would like to purchase any of the options. So option 1 is purchase the whole bundle, which is a poinsettia petals bundle. We save 10% on the bundle anyway. Soft suede and real red ink pads. Plus you receive the card kits to make 3. You make 6 cards, but 3 of you make 2 of each design. So you'll make 3 cards, but you'll get 2 of each design of those to make. Plus you get a video tutorial and a goodie bag, and that costs $125 for that one. Option 2, purchase just the poinsettia petal stamp set, the soft suede and the real red inks pads, and you receive the card kit and the card and the video tutorial. Or you can go options, and that's $73. Or you can go option 3, which is the card kit and the video tutorial only, and that costs $33. So if you're interested in any of those, like for the top 2, you place an order on my online store, and the bottom one here, you'll have to contact me to get that one. So please use the host code. So if you use the host code, you'll also get a little gift from me as well. So, if you're interested in any of that, you can contact me at shelley.rose@hotmail.com, or you can contact me on this the page, that the business page we're on at the moment. So, okay, so and if you would like to join the Inky Owls, that's my team, to become a hobby crafter and earn 20% discount, you can. Or if you're not interested in joining, you can become a customer of mine, so you could stay a customer. But if you join as a hobby demo or hobby crafter, you get 20% off you get 20% discount on future orders, plus you get to pick your starter kit, so you can pick whatever you like. So you choose $235 worth of products and only pay $169 plus free shipping to your door, and you'll receive the ongoing 20% while you stay current. So so there's a minimum of $158 roughly each month to stay current for 3 months. So, but if you would like to know any more, please get in contact with me, and I will share that with you. The Curvy Celebrations. This is an exclusive and early release product for us at the moment, but this is coming out on the 3rd of November for customers. As demonstrators, we get to purchase it early. So this is a cute little set. I've made a card with this. I can't remember where I put it to show you, but yeah, so it's a cute little bundle. So you can buy them all separately, or you can buy the whole bundle and save 10% off down here. And I'm not sure, and that's $123 so to buy the whole bundle. And so you're getting all of this. So you're getting the Quite Curvy stamp set, the Curvy dies, Curvy Christmas stamp set, and the classic Christmas 6x6 designer series paper. So, but I'm going to be playing around with that again. I've already done a card, so if you'd like to pop over to my YouTube channel, you'll see the card that I've created over there, and you'll be able to watch the video. So that's that. So, and we've also got Joy to the World paper pumpkin that comes out on the 3rd of November as well, and that's $37 for the whole the box with all the kit includes supplies for 8 elegant Christmas cards and is perfect for connecting with people you love during the festive season. So I have not seen inside there. I have seen a few of like some other American demos, and I'm not going to have a look because I don't want to be I want to be surprised. So I'm keeping away from looking at that. So, but anyway, I'm going to get started, and the set that I'm going to be using today is In the Pines. So I'm going to be using In the Pines bundle, and I'm also going to, like I said, I'm going to use this gorgeous, I did say the right one, Heartwarming Hugs, and this is one of the ones that you get 15% off. So I'm just going to hopefully get it out and show you some of the pages if you haven't already seen it before. So so it's really gorgeous papers in here. So okay, trying to get that one. There is another one there. There you go. And some gorgeous papers in there. So, but today I've already got I haven't cut any of my I'm going to do it all by scratch today and show you step by step of how I created this card. So I'm going to pop that up there, and like I said, I'm going to use the stamp set. I'm going to use I'm using this stamp here, and I'm using Season's Greetings, and I'm using just this die here, this little one here, and you'll see what I mean when so I'll get that one out because I'll need that one. So I've got all my stamps done, so I'll pop them aside. So I'll be using that one, but you'll see what I'm doing with that in a second. So I'm going to pop those aside because I don't need them. This is the little card that we'll be making today. I was inspired by Patty Bennett. She made this card just recently, I think, and I was also inspired by Donna Gray. She done one of these in a team meeting once before, and I was inspired to do this one again, and I thought the Christmas tree just went in perfectly with that. So this is a little fun fold that I'm gonna do. So you open it up, and on the inside it's just got like I've just stamped the little trees in there. So but this is a little card that I'm going to create today, and I got a cute little tip of from Patty Bennett of how to cut the little indents so your ribbon can stay in there and it doesn't fall out. So but yeah, and I've also got another little tip from another demonstrator. I can't remember her name. I think it was Christine. I will find her name and I will thank her. So like I said, I was inspired by Patty Bennett with this one, and Donna Gray from a while back when we done a team meeting. And this tree, like just the if you can't see it, inside the tree is actually like the whisper white is the Winker Stella, and it glitters in there, but she done a technique, and I thought it was pretty cool of how you can do that. But I'll show you what I'm going to do. So I'm going to create this card here, and I'm going to pop that up there. So first up, with this card here, I've got the designer series paper going this way, but I'm going to use a different one this time. I can't remember. Yeah, last time I used this design here, but this time we're going to use a different pattern, but I'm going to change it up a little bit this time. So I've got my Whisper White, and I've got my designer series paper, and I've got a piece of what was that one called? Pear Pizzazz, and I need another piece of white, so I need to grab my other, that's okay, I've got a piece over here, so I can cut that one as well. And so I'm going to get started. I'm going to cut all my pieces that I need to make this card. So I'm going to grab my trimmer, and hopefully you can see my my desk. It's not too bright, or so yeah. Anyway, I'm going to keep going. I've got one person watching at the moment, so but actually I might just see if I can share. Oh, don't know if I can. So I'm just going to share to a few pages. I'm going to click that one and see where that one goes. Okay, so because I feel, oh hi Lisa, I thought I was talking to myself there for a while, but that's okay, and I'm just sharing to a few places. So I'm going to share, actually it only lets me share to one place, so that's alright. I'll just share to one place. So if you wasn't watching before, this is the little card that we're going to create today, little fun fold. You would have probably seen this one, Lisa, when Donna did it. So, but I was inspired again by Patty Bennett, so I thought, well, I'd do this one again. So I'm just in the middle of just cutting all my cardstock up. So I'm going to grab my Whisper White first, and I need to open my arm for that. I better put that over there on my cut and emboss, so I know where that is. So I don't seem to have a big enough desk. So alrighty, so my first piece is I'm going to cut I'm going to cut it down at 4. So on the long side, we're going to cut it down at 4. So I'm going to cut 4 inches that way, and I'll put that aside. We don't need that anymore. Then I'm going to turn it around the long side, and I'm going to cut it at 11 inches. So that's 11 inches. And so that I've got my 4 by 11. This little strip here, don't throw that away, because we're going to use that, and because we'll use that for the sentiment at the front. So pop that aside, and don't so we don't need the other piece. So now we're going to pop it into and we're going to take the cutting blade away, and we're going to score it at 5.5. So 5.5, and then we're going to slide it along to 6 3/4, and we're going to score that one again. So we should have, on our 11-inch side, we should have a 5.5 score and a 6 3/4 score. So I'm just going to fold that first one in half, and I'm just going to make sure it lines up before I press down. I just like to have it all lined up. So, and I keep saying that I've got to fix my trimmer, change my trimmer blade, but I just don't seem to. So I'm just going to pop that back there, because it doesn't seem okay. So that's straight. So I'll leave that aside for a second, because we're going to I'll show you what I'm going to do with that in a minute. So I'm going to pop that aside. So I'm going to grab my my cardstock, my DSP. So what I'm going to do is, what I found was easy. I'm using this one today. I'm going to use both sides, because I find, I don't know if anybody else, when they look at, hi Kathy, how are you? Thanks for watching from snowy Minnesota. Oh, I'd love to see some snow. We've got rain today, so yeah, no, it's quite overcast out there, and really was bucketing down a while ago, but I had to put my light on in the craft room, or I wouldn't have seen anything myself. So the first cut is like on the long side of your DSP or designer series paper. I'm going to cut this at 3 3/4. So 3 3/4, and then you're going to get all your cuts from that one. So then we're going to flip it around, and the first cut we're going to cut is 4. So we're going to cut 4 off. So you turn it around on the long side. So we're going to end up with a piece of 3 3/4 by 4. So you need one of those, and then grab your next one and cut a 1-inch strip off of that as well. So you've got a 1 3 3/4 and a 4 by 3 3/4 piece. So we don't need any more of that DSP. So I'll pop that with the card. So the next piece we're going to get is, we're going to get our pear pizzazz, and actually I've lost my measurements. I did have them there. Oh, there they are. I just want to double check to make sure. So yeah, that's right. And then so the Whisper White piece, the pear pizzazz piece, we're going to cut this at that's a little bit, actually I'm just going to cut that down, because that looks a little bit, I don't know, I must have cut that with some scissors. So I'm just going to cut that strip off, and so I'm going to cut a 3-inch piece. I'm going to cut 3, and then 3.5. So 3 by 3.5, and I'll show you what we're going to do with that piece in a minute. And then we need a piece of Whisper White, and I'm just going to cut a piece of this one, and the Whisper White's going to be 2 3/4. So 2 3/4. I don't normally show you me making a card from scratch, so, and 3 3/4. So, and hopefully I've got all my measurements all done, and like I said, that little piece that we cut off the bottom is going to be for the sentiment. So that is all the cutting that we need to do. So I'm going to pop my trimmer. Good evening, Lisa Harden sent me. Oh, did she? Oh, good on her. She's a lovely girl, oh, Lisa. She's my my favouriteest friend from Boise, Idaho. I think that's how you say it, Boise, Idaho. I know Idaho's right, but is it Boise? So thanks, Natasha, for joining. And do you live in Boise, Idaho too, or where are you coming from? So it's sunny day in Wollongong. Oh, go away, Lisa. I want a sunny day. It was beautiful. We had a sunny day yesterday, but yeah. You love watching her, best laugh ever. Yeah, she is. She's crazy, just like me. But yeah, I'm her favouriteest friend from Tasmania. So, but yeah. Anyway, so now we're going to get started. We're going to grab our bits and pieces again, and actually before we do that, I might get all the stamp. Oh no, we'll do this. I won't get ahead of myself. So you've got your card. Like I said, you had your card, and we'll turn around that way. So you scored it at 5 1/2, and then you scored it at 6 3/4. So you're going to fold it in. So you're going to turn it around and fold it in half. So you've got that that fold line there. So we're going to fold that back. So you've got your card, and then you're folding that back to get that crease line. And then once you've done that, you open it up, and then you pop glue on the inside of here. Okay, if I ever get my glue working. So I'm just going to pop a bit of glue and then you're just going to fold it back up, and then you're just going to rub that down, and then that makes your little fold card. So pretty cute. So now what we're going to do is, before we do anything else, we're going to grab the tailored tag punch, and this is the tip that I got off Patty Bennett. So we're going to grab the tailored tag punch, and we're going to use this side here. So we're going to grab your card with opening that way, or it doesn't matter. However, I'm a left-handed, so I find it easier to do it this way. And all we're going to do is we're going to turn it on its side, so you've got it that way, and we're going to pop it in. So you're going to pop and you're going to pop it in between. So you're popping it in between that score line and the side of the card. So we're going to pop it in, and we're just going to line it up so you've got it evenly as best you can. And so we're just going to we're cutting that much off it. So I'll cut that off, and you can see it's just put a little groove, enough to hold your ribbon. So I'm going to turn it around, and I'll have to turn this around too so I can get it in. And I'm just going to eyeball it to make sure that I get enough either side. It doesn't really matter, and I'm just eyeballing. I think mine went over to that way a little bit more, but okay. So there you go. You've got your little 2 little notches there, and that's where your ribbon will go once you've popped your DSP. So you live in Canada. I will not try to pronounce, is it Estelin? I'm not going to even try to pronounce the last bit. So, but that is on my bucket list to go to Canada. I want to go to the Rocky Mountains and go on the train along the I think it's called, I can't really remember but I want to go on the train along the on the mountain up there, and I want to go and see a live bear. in real life, or live bear. I want to see a bear in like out in the wild. So that's been my ultimate dream to do that. So, but yeah, I would like to go to the Rocky Mountains. So yeah, I reckon it'd be pretty. So I did good saying Estelin, but I won't. Is it Saskatchewan? So I'm not going to even try to pronounce it. So, but ooh, you'd love to do the train also. You've never done it, so no, that's on my bucket list. And I want to go to New York. I want to go to Times Square. I don't know what it is. I think it's the like the Red Indian. Well, we done a family tree here a lot of years ago, and apparently we're meant to have the American Red Indian in our blood. So like when my nan was we traced it back to being like American Red Indian. So so yeah, so maybe it's just the I've got it in my blood to yeah, to want to go to America. So but yeah, so I've got a few things on my bucket list that I want to do, but yeah, so that's one. So it's Saskatchewan. Is it how? Saskatchewan. Is it? So I'll have to keep practicing on that. So let me know if I did say that right. So alrighty, back to my card. So these pieces that you cut out, so you can do this either way. You can, on this one here, I done both the same because I thought it was quite like, but I think this one's a bit too yeah, bright. So I'm going to have one go that way, and I'm going to flip this one over, and I'm going to have that one going that way. So I'm going to change it up, or I could do it that way. But no, I like it that way because I'll have too much of the, so that way. So I'm going to go that way this time with my card. So I'm going to glue those on. So K sound. So Saskatchewan. Oh look, I'm actually yeah, I'm demolishing your name, so of where you live. So I will quit while I'm ahead. So okay, so I'm going to pop this piece down on here. So hopefully get it lined up, and I think that's quite straight. Okay. Yeah, so probably move over a tiny little bit more. Okay, so I've got that piece glued down, and this piece here is going to go on. So I'm going to put glue on this side, and but you could do either side. You can use two different designer series paper, so it's completely up to you. So okay, so we're going to pop this one down onto there, and hopefully I got that, and grab my hopefully I get enough border. I should have went the other way because my lines, that's okay. So just make sure you line that up with that piece there. So that's that piece done. So the next piece I'm going to do is I'm going to grab, actually I might do the stamping first before I go to the next piece, and then I can put it all together. So I'm going to open up my card, and I'm going to grab that piece that we cut from the end of the piece. So excuse me. So now I'm going to pop that there. I'm going to grab, so I'm still going to go with the, I'm going to use Mossy Meadow. Actually, what have we got? yeah, I'm going to use Mossy Meadow. Oh no, we're not using Mossy Meadow. Pop him over there. We're using Real Red for our sentiment, and actually I might try the Mossy Meadow this time because I feel that might be a bit too much red by the time I put the bow. So I'm going to try Mossy Meadow this time, and I'm going to grab my stamp, and I'm going to stamp Season's Greeting. So I'm just going to stamp that up, and I'm just going to try to get that as straight as I can. Mean straight doesn't always work out, and I'm quite happy with that. So I'm going to pop that on. So I reckon that'll be, could have went either way. So I might try, actually I'm going to flip that over, and I'm going to I'll clean that off, and I'm going to do just going to do the whisper right. I'm going to do the Real Red on the other side and just see which one I prefer. So I'm going to grab my Real Red and just see how much. So I'm just going to stamp this. I'm stamping it on the reverse side, so I'll see which way I like it before I cut it. So, and that's that. So I've got those there. I'll keep that one there for a minute. And inside I'm going to do my my trees, those 3 trees. I'm going to use that in Pear Pizzazz. So, and I've done the full strength there, and so all I've done is I stamped them down the bottom there, and you could put another greeting in if you like, but I just wanted to keep it just plain with just the trees. So I'd stamp that in Pear Pizzazz. So now I'll pop that aside. I'll pop that aside because I don't know which one I'm going to use yet. So that's those. So I'll pop them over there because I'm going to bring in my cut and emboss machine. And I'm just going to grab that. I'm going to pop him onto the desk. Hopefully I've got him in view. So your Whisper White piece, I'm going to pop that onto there, and with that die that we said that we're gonna cut that out. So what we're going to do is going to pop that and try to get it into the center as best you can. So once you've got it into the center, then we're going to cut that out. Hopefully you can see. So okay, and I'd just like to go back through again, and I'm moving the whole thing so that hopefully, and this is all the cutting that we're going to do with this. So I'm just going to grab that out, and I'm going to pop this back. Okay. And I've moved everything from my, so now we're just going to have and it's just going to leave all the little impression, like all the little cut bits in here. So I need my, this one's not a Stampin' Up one. I can't find my other one. I have got one, but I'm just going to run that over there, and there you go. So that's just cut out all of that. So that die there cuts out all the so if you can see that, you probably, okay, I'll put it on a, so you're just sort of cutting that bit out there, so it's quite pretty. So and you can have any background. So what we're going to do now is that piece of Pear Pizzazz, that's going to be glued onto there. But before you glue it on, and this is the tip that I got, I think it was Cards by Christine. I'll have to find her, but I got this tip from her. So before you glue this piece on, you're going to grab your Wink of Stella, and you're going to start from the top on that piece, and you're just going to go down, but as you're going, you're going to go bigger and wider. So and you're just running that along, so and you just get wider as you go. So then you pop that back on and you have a look to see where you, so then you're not trying to go all the way in with the Wink of Stella in the back. So I'm just gonna do that a bit wider there. So, and if you, I'll show you if you what. So you're just going like the sign of it, like a tree would be, and then you pop that over on the top of that and just have a look to see if you've missed any. And I think I've done a pretty good job of that. So I'm going to pop my lid back on, and I am going to pop some glue on here, and so I'm just gluing on the back side of this card, this piece of Whisper White. So, and I forgot to mention too, I'll mention that I did have a flyer printed out, but I am on the 1st of November. I am having 12 days of Christmas, so I'll be doing 12 projects for 12 days via Facebook Live or a pre-recorded video, depends on, and it'll be the same time, so whatever time I decide. So if I decide to do it at 11 o'clock, I'll come on at 11 o'clock and do a live, or I'll add a pre-recorded one, and we'll pop that onto YouTube as well. So but I'll be doing 12 different projects. I may do one or two cards, but the rest will be 3D like type things. So should be a lot of fun. So if you're interested, please come and join me. But I'll have all the details leading up. I have been popping on a thing on my like I've set a flyer on my my page, letting like people know. So now I've got that piece, and I don't know if you can see the Wink of Stella in there, but I think it just saves trying to get your, but if you have missed a little bit like I have missed up there, but it's not going to really matter because my star will, but you can always come in. I've missed a little tiny bit, but it's easier than trying to go into all those. So you can just imagine trying to go all the way through that, and this is easier just to go down behind the page. And it is a great tip, Lisa. I thought it was a great tip, and it just saves a lot of time, and time we don't seem to have sometimes. So you like 3D, I know, so do I. You're looking forward to the 3D? Yep, I'm looking forward to it. So now I'm going to grab my card, and I'm going to bring it back here. So but before I fiddle around with that, I'm going to pop my ribbon on, and I'm using the is it the sheer real red ribbon? I think it's called sheer real red ribbon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop, and that just fits nicely in that little groove. But while it's still on the roll, I'm gonna try to attempt to tie a bow, so on camera. So hopefully I just need a bit more that way. So I'm going to try to attempt so all I'm going to do is, I've got it side on, I'm just going to pop that under there, and I'm trying to keep it so my my ribbon's straight when so that's looking pretty good. So I'm just going to pull it a bit tighter, and then while I'm sort of holding that, I'm going to do my bunny ears. I do bunny ears. So man, I've got a weird way of tying bows, but you tie the bow however you feel comfortable. So, and I've got my two bunny ears, And okay, I did have my 2 bunny ears. So, and I make it look hard, but I think it's just the way that I adapt with tying bows. So, and hopefully, I'm going to grab that piece there. Hopefully, if I turn that piece around, my bow has, okay, oh, that one turned out better than I normally do. So, I'm just going to snip that off. And it's not too bad. It's not the best of bows that I've done, but okay, I'm going to try to pull that down there. Okay. Oh, what have I done there? I've ruined it somehow. So, okay. But I can just go back and I'm going to pull that a little bit more. I can go back and play around with that later, but I just don't want to. Actually, no, I quite like that. I can add some glue dots to it, or a bit of no, I think I quite like that. So I'm going to leave that bow, and I won't pop a glue dot, but when you've done it, pop a glue dot underneath here, underneath that little knot part, and it'll keep that from slipping around the page. But see, it just sits nicely in that little thing there. So, but I will fix that bow up in a minute. So the next thing we're going to do is we're just going to glue this piece down, because I don't want to add too much. You can pop it up on glue dots, dimensionals if you want, but I don't want to do that. So hi Sue, thanks for joining. So you're from Ohio. Thanks for joining. So what's the weather like over there? Have you got snow? Do you have snow there? So all I'm doing is popping a bit of glue onto the back of my pear pizzazz, and I'm just going to glue that down on top of, hopefully, I'm just going to have to pick my card up. I'm hopefully going to glue that straight into the center. I need to move my ribbon out of the way there. So, and it looks, sometimes it's easy, like if your lines are using lined paper, you tend to sort of put you off a little bit, but I just wanted to show you the different way of doing it, so you could utilize the DSP in different ways. So I'm quite happy with that. So so I'm gonna make sure that's all glued down. Normally I'd go that way, but because I've got my ribbon on, I just wanted to put my ribbon on to see how far I could go. So all we've got left now to do is add our bling, and I don't need that anymore. But this is where I'm gonna ask you what you think. So do you reckon the Real Red greeting or the Mossy Meadow greeting? So what do you think? Which one do you prefer? Real Red, the Mossy Meadow, or Real Red? I think I like the Real Red, but yeah. So while I'm waiting for you to I'm going to grab my I'm using the Star Design elements. I hope they're still in. I never meant to check to see if they're still current. So I may be using something that's not current anymore. So I'll just have a quick look in here. I did forget to look, because I've been using them and I'm thinking, are they still current? So they're not in that one. So I'll grab this one. And it stands out, the Real Red. So I'm just double checking, because I've had a big clean up and I found all these things, and phew, they are still current. So, oh, thanks, Lisa. Maybe if I'd looked there, I would have seen you say that. So real red, yeah, that's what I thought. It sort of stands out. So we'll go the real red. So what I've done next is I grabbed I've got a dauber, and all I've done was got my real red, and I just dabbed it a little bit because I don't need a lot. So I've got a little bit of red on my dauber. And actually, before I do that, I'm going to grab my tailored tag punch again, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to work out where that is, and I'm going to situate that into the center of I'll do it side on so I can, and where's the writing? Okay, I'm just going to center that, and that gives you the little tagged end. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to grab the dauber, and I'm just going to ink around those outside edges to sort of give it just a little, you don't have to do this, but I think it just gives it that bit more. So once you've got to where you like it, then we're going to pop some dimensionals on. Hello, Mary. Thanks for joining. You're from Montana. Hi, Martha. How are you? What's the weather like over there, Martha? Is it snowing? Is it snowing in Montana too, Mary? So, we've got rain today. So, but we seem to have a lot of rain being in Tasmania. So. We are closer to Antarctica, so, but I wouldn't live anywhere else, so we do live in a beautiful state. So all I'm going to do now is I'm going to pop that down, so I'm going to hopefully get that, so I'm going to leave that on, so I'll be covering the bottom of that tree, so, and hopefully that's straight. I didn't push it all the way down because I think it was straighter the way I had it before. Okay. Rightio. And that's straight. So there I've got my sentiment there. So I'm going to grab my Take Your Pick tool. Hello, Robin. How are you? Where are you watching from? So all these new faces. Thank you very much for joining. I appreciate you're all popping on and watching. So you're from Ontario, Canada. All these Canada people. So thanks for joining. So Tasmania is a lovely state. Want to come back for holiday when all... Yeah, well, I want to go to Sydney again for another visit, but yeah, I'll have to wait for all that. My son's trying to get home from Sydney, so, but all I'm doing now is I'm popping the star on top of there, and I'm using the Star Designer elements. So these are the ones here, they're quite gorgeous. So, and then I'm going to finish it off with the champagne. You can tell I love these ones. The champagne rhinestones. So I'm going to grab a couple of those, and I'm just going to stick them around on the tree. So I'm just going to pop one there on the tree, and I'm just using the smaller ones. So, and I'm just going to pop, I might even pop 4 on today. So and then I'm going to pop one up here on just the side there, so you can put them wherever you like, but that is my little project for today. So what do you think? Is this something that you'd create? So it's quite it stands up just nicely, and it fits in like our normal card envelope. So but that's the one that I made today with you, and that's the one that I made the other day. So which one do you prefer? Do you prefer the this designer series paper, this color, or do you prefer going that way? So they're both different. So very cute, and you can use it in any way you'd like. So, but yeah, I think the bow turned out pretty cute. So you don't have to have as big a bow as me, but I quite like the bow. So okay, so what have we got? I'll go back for a second. So you're from Bowling Green. So what's KY? What is that? So thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Natasha. The one you made today, you like that one? Okay, you love them both, Lisa. So, but yeah, very quick and easy, and you can mass produce these cards. So, but before I finish, if you like this, I've got something else to tell you in a second. But if you watch this back on the replay, or you watch it on YouTube, please subscribe to my channel, because I'm trying to get my my crafting out there, and because I love sharing with everybody. So if you would like to like my business page and share away, so it gets me out there a bit further. But I thought today, and I'm going to do this every Friday, is if you place, anybody that places an order with me, so anyone that places an order and uses the host code 7YPKK3HY, well, there it is there. So we'll get a free make and take of the card that I've made today. So it's all ready to go. Plus you get a packet of rhinestones, and you'll get a thank you card as well. So anybody that purchases, places a $50 order using the host code, will get, you've got to use the host code, so to get this. So and you'll get the make and take today, plus the pack of rhinestones. So and you've got until till Monday evening to place your order. So so yeah, so if you place an order over the weekend, and like I said, you've got until probably 7 o'clock Monday night, that's Australia time, and I can't do this to anybody outside of Australia, sorry, but yeah, so if you place an order with me for $50 or more, you'll get the card kit to create this card that I've made today, plus the rhinestones. So, and that's valid until this at 7 o'clock on Monday night. So so Kentucky. Okay, so I don't know all these. You're looking, I often see you have all these different letters and things, and I often wonder what they are. But anyway, I will let you go. Thanks for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I've inspired you to go out and have a go. So, but anyway, I'll get going, and I'll catch you next time. Alrighty then. Bye for now.